Highlight Vibes family, Highlight Vibes. Welcome back to the Highest Good Tarot. If you're new here, welcome. Tonight I'm coming on to do a reading for the collective. We are in the energy of this full moon in Aquarius, so we're going to dive in and see what messages are coming through for us this full moon. Now, I've already pulled cards from the Queen of the Moon Oracle just to kind of see what do we need to know right now, and we have discernment and we have resistance. So I feel like this is a time for us to really use our discernment, and there's some things that we need to let go of. The full moon is always a perfect time to let go of what no longer serves us. Whatever needs to fall away, let it fall away. And I feel like the discernment is out here because we really need to tap in and sit with ourselves to find out just what it is that we need to let go of. Are we resistant to the change and the shifts that are taking place in our lives? What thing is it that we should be letting fall away, and what thing should we be trying to hold on to? I feel like there's a warning in this message. Not really a warning, but just a notice that pay attention with this discernment. So let's look. I'm going to read what this says for us. So it says, take care in your choices now. Look carefully and judge wisely. There may have been something difficult to see, something that has been obscured, but now it has been revealed to you. Examine it closely. The affirmations say, I take my time to be accurate and precise in my discernment. And then this resistance says, familiarize yourself with how resistance manifests for you, the overt and the covert. If you continue to have doors slammed in your face, turn around. There will normally be an open door. Procrastination is just another kind of fear. Move forward with confidence and persistence. The affirmations say, I flow through resistance and I am in control. I flow through resistance and I am in control. So I definitely feel just what I said. It's time for you to use your discernment and be careful in your choices. Now that something has been revealed to you, which it may be revealed to you what you're holding on to or what part of you is resisting to change, whatever that is, it's time to take control of that. So let's dive into this with the tarot, you guys. Holy Spirit, what does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know, Spirit? We got the Eight of Wands out here. There's a message. There's something that's coming in quickly. There's something that's opening up for you and it's gaining momentum. Something is coming in here fast. Okay, with speed. And this could also mean that there's something that you need to take action on quickly. And we'll clarify to see what this is. You have the Six of Wands in reverse. So the Six of Wands is you not wanting to be noticed. You may be hiding behind the scenes on something. Okay? Or doing something in the dark. Not really want to step into the spotlight. What else, Spirit? Wow, we have the Magician here. The magician is showing up for you to work your magic during this time. For some of you, if that's what you do. If you do rituals or set intentions or whatever work you do during this full moon, and it doesn't even have to be the full moon, but this is where this is the energy that we are in right now, as well as the 888 Lion Gates portal. I'm seeing that you have the tools, all the tools you need to work some magic. So this is a very magical time for you to utilize it if you want to. What else we have? We have the Five of Swords in reverse. So you're breaking away with this confusion here of whatever, there's some obstacles that may have been in your way. Those things are falling away. So I'm getting there's really no excuse for you not to. I feel like now that there's an opportunity that's coming in for some of you. What else? We have the King of Wands, which is indicating that there's a need to take some action toward a passion. And then Eight of Cups is in reverse. So with this, we have the Six of Wands in reverse. This talks about not being noticed and not being recognized. And then we have the Eight of Wands in reverse that is staying somewhere that that you may be needing to walk away from, and you being in denial. We have resistance here. So some of you guys may be, having a struggle with something. Not really sure with this needing to have this discernment and resistance here. You're trying to hold on to something that it's time to fall away. It's time to let go of. And you're staying somewhere that you may need to be walking away from. Whatever it is. Or not letting go of something that you need to let go of. At the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands. So you are carrying a lot of responsibilities and heavy loads. And maybe now it's time for you to just let that go. So let's dive in and see what this is, you guys. We're going to clarify. Let me move this so we can get this lined up here. We're going to clarify this Eight of Wands. Let me get it, Spirit. You're already letting them jump out. Oh my gosh. Let me get ready first. I'm seeing. Let me get the cards ready. I've already cleared the deck, but I like to let you guys see me. Alright? So let's clarify this Eight of Wands. Why is it here? I feel like it's some information that's coming in. The Eight of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Wands, and we just had the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And this says there is always another way to do something. Burden, responsibility, stress, blockages, lost faith, frustration, excessive pressure. So I feel like this message that's coming in here, or whatever that's coming in quickly for you guys, is an opportunity for you to do something different. Because it says there's always another way to do something different. I feel like the door or opportunity is going to be open for you, or you're going to have an invitation or a message or something that's coming in quickly that's going to give you a chance to do something different in another way, that is going to be less burdensome for you. Let's take another one. Let's take another one for this Eight of Wands. You have the Eight of Swords. So I'm definitely, that's, you guys, something is tying you up. It's keeping you stuck and restricted. Now, whether that's you in your thoughts or keeping you restricted with this self-sabotaging, or there's a situation that's going on that you feel stuck in, and it's coming out that is very tiresome and burdensome on you. But it's causing you to be blocked and restricted with this Eight of Swords. It says, it seems like you are blocked, but you can still take a step. Disempowerment, fears, doubts, uncontrolled thoughts, fruitless overthinking, and captivity. Like I said, whether it's you and your thoughts, whatever it is, you're facing to have an opportunity to come up out of this. Let's see if you're going to take the opportunity. Because with this Six of Wands in reverse, I feel like some of you guys, it's time for you to be on the spotlight, or you trying to do something to stay out of the spotlight. You don't want recognition from, or you don't want to move into a position where you're being seen. So let's look into this Six of Wands in reverse. It's the Five of Pentacles. It says, continue to solve problems in practical ways. Realistic, solid, good character, intelligent, steady, reliable, providing. So you're doing something, but you want to continue doing it in this simple way. When I think it's time for you to be stepping out into the spotlight. Excuse me. Let's clarify more. Let's take another one for this Six of Wands in reverse. So you got two this time. Have the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. So the Four of Pentacles says, holding on too tight can stop you from moving forward. This talks about control, stability, security, rank, suspicion, conservation, and protection. So what are you protecting here? What are you holding on too tight to? That correlates with this resistance. The Eight of Cups says, make your decision and take action with confidence. So this talks about action, change, journey, instability, a lack of center, dissatisfaction, and separation. So some of you guys are resistant to change. And for some of you, this change may be coming out of your comfort zone. Stepping out of your comfort zone. Why is the Magician here? Let's clarify the Magician. Please and thank you. Clarify the Magician here. The Magician is clarified by the Five of Wands. So before I read this, the Five of Wands, I'm back. So, the Five of Wands, let me just go ahead. Sometimes the victory is not worth the price. It talks about selfishness, conflict, aggression, argument, fear of failure, self-sabotage, and anxiety. Oh, so that's what's going on. You guys are in fear of the change that's on the horizon for you. Now, why is that? Because this is clarifying the Magician. So you have all the tools that you need to do whatever it is that you need to do. And some of you are being called and put on notice that stop resisting, because it's a change or shift that is happening, that is going to take you into a new direction, that is going to call for you to do something different. Yeah, you're the Magician. You have all the tools you need to do whatever it is that you need to do. Let's take another one for the Magician. Death. It says growth always means leaving something behind. You can't make this up. Y'all holding on to something that in its spirit is shifting y'all in a new direction. Quit trying to hold on. Quit trying to stop the change, because it's fixing to happen. With this Eight of Wands coming in, something is fixing to happen. It's gaining momentum. The change You're being called to do whatever it needs to be done quickly. Let's get it together here. It says transformation, ending cycles, transition, time, a necessary change. This is a necessary change, y'all. And I get it. It's scary. But when the energy that I'm feeling with this is Spirit is stepping in and saying it's coming whether you like it or not. You might as well get comfortable with being uncomfortable, because you are keep procrastinating. You will continue. Hold on. Because the energy that I'm getting is that Spirit has got a hand all over this. This change is happening for you. It's like it's time. It's necessary. And your spiritual team and Spirit, the universe, however you all want to look at it, is causing it to happen. Because you would keep procrastinating. If it was left up to you by yourself, you would just keep putting it off, or you would keep coming up with excuses, or you would let fear stop you. But it's time. This says it's necessary change. This transition is the ending of a cycle. It's time for you to let go of what needs to be let go of. It's time for you to end a cycle that you're to keep going around and around, doing the same old thing. It's time for you to do something different. And I'm sorry if I'm coming off abrupt, but I'm going with the energy here. And sometimes you just need to hear it. So whatever it is that you're fearful of, fear is okay to feel it, but it's never a reason not to move forward. Fear is never a reason not to do something, especially when it's going to benefit you in the long run. Don't use fear as an excuse. So let's clarify the Five of Swords in reverse, because I really feel like you had some challenges that are being removed. Okay? It's not time for you to be selfish. Okay, let's clarify the Five of Swords in reverse. The Five of Swords in reverse is clarified by Judgment and the Empress, y'all. Come on. Come on. So, Judgment says, answering the call to action creates new opportunity. What did I tell y'all? There's a new opportunity here to do something different. This talks about awakening, purpose, reckoning, self-assessment, atonement, and rejuvenation. The Judgment is here. This is Spirit. This is what I was talking about. Because if it's left up to you, you would keep procrastinating. The time is now. This change gotta happen. Okay? And for a lot, this is awakening you to your purpose. You know you're supposed to be doing something. It's time for you to do it. The Empress, be happy with the results of your actions. Be happy that this change is here, y'all. Fertility, beauty, happiness, nature, pleasure, development, and success. Let's clarify the King of Wands. Clarify the King of Wands. King of Wands clarified by the King of Cups, which says, support yourself before you can support others. Subtle, crafty wisdom, fierce nature with calm exterior, considerate, balanced, and generous. This is saying, hey, let me get me together. Let me get me together. And then I'll handle anything else for anybody else. This is filling your own cup. This is getting intact with your emotions and what you need to be doing. Okay? This is adjusting your crown. All right? Before you face the world, let me straighten my crown. King, Queen, Okay? Let's take another one. The Page of Pentacles. It says, focus on your goals to bring great success. It doesn't get any clearer. This talks about ideas, opportunity, eagerness, courage, curiosity, ambition, loyalty. Opportunity is all over this reading, you guys, to do something different. Let's clarify the Eight of Cups that's showing up here in reverse. Clarify the Eight of Cups, Spirit. Why is the Eight of Cups here in reverse? Clarify the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. It says, look back on what you have achieved and set new goals. Planning, progress, perseverance, diligence, reflection, necessity, remembering. What does this say to you? Are you trying to be in denial with this in reverse, this Eight of Cups? Trying to hold on to something that you need to be letting go of? Look back on what you have achieved and set new goals. Whatever this was have ran its course. You have achieved some things. But guess what? There's a new opportunity to move forward. And I feel like you can achieve even greater things with this new opportunity, with this change that Spirit is pushing you to do. It's like, if you're not going to go get it on your own, let me create a circumstance. I'm surprised the Tower is not out here yet. It's like, let me create a circumstance that's going to put some fire under your belt and get you moving toward the direction you need to be moving on now. You done learned some things. You done achieved some things. But that have played its course. Now, let me prepare you for what's ahead. Let's take another one for the Eight of Cups in reverse, Spirit. Let's take another one. The doggone Magician is out here again, y'all. Twice. You can make your imagination real. Creative power, skill, adaptation, originality, and self-confidence. All you need is the self-confidence and you standing in your power. Because you have everything that you need within you. It's within your reach to make these necessary changes. Now you got the Eight of Cups out here, showing up in reverse, one upright. Then you have the Magician out here twice. You have the Ten of Wands out here twice. So this is important. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Wands. So let's clarify this Ten of Wands that's showing up at the bottom of the deck. It's clarified by the Two of Wands. It says, keep your eye on your goals and enjoy every moment. Courage, excitement, free spirit, love of life, enthusiastic, and discovery. It's going to take courage to move forward to this new thing. But you got it. You just need to embrace it. You have it. You have the strength. You have the courage. Okay? Let's take another one. Look, Ten of Cups. Once you do this, everything that you planned for has worked out. Once you do this, everything that you plan for is going to work out. This talks about belonging, happiness, lasting success, feeling blessed, home, generosity, contentment, family. There's so many great things that's going to come out of this new opportunity and change that Spirit is beckoning you to embrace. So guys, use your discernment. I mean, let go of what needs to fall away. Let go of the things that you need to let go of. Let me see which way I want to move. Because I feel like you guys, it's going to take you seeing what is possible for you. What do you need? What do you need in order to make these changes that you need to make? Let me bring out the light seers. Let's bring out the light seers. All right. Let me give it a shuffle, y'all. Make sure I got these turned right. All right. Let's bring out the light seers and see what you need to know. Okay, Spirit, let's what is this? I want to know about this resistance. Maybe I should have clarified it at first. Look at this. 3 cards popped out. The 8 of Cups, my gosh, again, in reverse. The resistance is you guys wanting to stay where you should be, when you should be walking away, or wanting to hold on when you need to be letting go. The 8 of Cups is out here in reverse in a different deck. You have the 8 of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. And then you have Hermit. So this is saying, walk away, take time to meditate and sit with yourself and let go of what needs to be let go of so that you can be this King of Pentacles. This is, you need to get grounded. You need to go into hermit mode. Walk away, get grounded and centered so you can be stable in your choices and then move forward. What is this discernment? What is the discernment? Because discernment is a 10, you guys, and that's an ending and a new beginning. So what do you want to end? What do you need to let go so that you can start this new phase? Let's clarify the discernment. Discernment is clarified by the High Priestess in reverse. Some of you, you know exactly what it is that you need to do, but you just don't want to give into it. You keep blocking it out. You're not paying attention. You're procrastinating. You don't want to see it. You're closing your eyes. You are awakened to this truth, but you don't want it. You want to close your eyes. Like, not right now. You want it to go away. You're running from it. Let's take another one. Let's see here. My some had turned over. Yep, you have 2 that turned over here. My gosh, 10 of Swords. 10, discernment. 10 of Swords. Ended in the beginning. What did I just say? 7 of Swords. Doing everything that you can do in your power not to walk away. It's like, I'm going to go into hiding. Come on now. Why are you resisting this change? Why, Spirit, why are they, whoever I'm speaking to, why are they resisting this change? I know fear is part of it, but what's really going on? The 7 of Wands, you ain't taking time to reflect and moving toward your dreams. You're not taking time to, you're not standing in what it is that you love. You're not getting centered. Page of Wands came out in reverse. An upright Page of Wands is like a new adventure, a new spark, a passion, like excitement to get out here and do something different. But but you're not doing that. It's like you're in a bubble. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. And I got the deck up right. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. Y'all don't see, which this is a 10 also. Y'all are reluctant. You're resisting this change. You going backwards, or you staying complacent. Because up in an upright position, the Wheel of Fortune is moving. And it's usually moving in your direction for your highest good. But this is like you stuck or moving backward when it's in reverse. And I feel like some of you, it's stuck because all this with the 8 of Swords and the 10 of Wands, this is, you're pressured, you're stressed out, you're burdened, and you're stuck. I looked at the bottom of the deck, the 9 of Wands. I mean, the 9 of Swords. You guys are worried about something. Thank you. That you need to let go of. It's keeping you up. And I feel like greatness awaits. So let's see what your possible outcome could be. I'm going to pull from the Angels of Abundance. We all want abundance, right? So let's see what the possible outcome could be if you go ahead and make the change and just go with the flow. Do what it, because with this High Priestess in reverse, you guys know exactly what it is that Spirit is trying to push you toward. You know what you should be doing. This is not new. This message is not new. It should just only be confirmation to you that, yeah, I need to go on and do the work. I need to go on and do this. So let's see, Spirit, what is the possible outcome if they go ahead and make the change? So you have the power of prayer. It says, give this situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven unlimited resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives to you in response to your prayers. And I told you, Spirit, God is pushing you toward this, is saying, okay, now is the time, ready or not, get ready for this change. It says, pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you will have savings to invest in your present and your future. So if it's a feeling of lack, because I think we did have the 5 of Pentacles here. Yeah, we did. If you're feeling like you're going to not have the resources or not have what you need, pay yourself first. Now, this is talking about in the financial sense, but then you also have the King of Cups here about, supporting yourself before you can support others. So make sure you are okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Before you, invest in someone else. But right now you need to invest in yourself. And you need to trust Spirit in the direction you are being guided to. So if you don't, what will they be missing out on? This says employment change. So for some of you guys, this change that needs to happen and what you need to let go of is your employment, where you are currently working, what you are doing for a living. This talks about employment change. It says your career path is leading you in a higher direction. with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passion, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You're being supported each step of the way. So if you don't embrace this change, you're going to miss an employment change. You're going to miss an opportunity to have higher education, positive changes, supports for your dreams, for your passions, for your life purpose. It says, trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You won't be welcoming this if you don't move and take action. So you don't want to miss out on positive change. You don't want to miss out on something that can help you support your dreams and your passion and your life purpose. You don't want to miss out on that, do you? So it's important to use this time, you guys. Sit with yourself, go in hermit mode, chop it up and take action. Let go of what you need to let go of. Quit this resistance. Okay? And if Spirit is nudging you to move toward this, go on and make that necessary change. I want to wrap this up, but then Spirit it's like, okay, don't end it yet. If you have any questions or concerns, anything on your heart that you just really need some clarifying for, think of those questions and you can ask them at this time, and we're going to get you some answers. And if you guys need further, if you want to dive into this deeper and see what you need to do, or if you need a reading that's more detailed and catered to you, you can reach out to me through my email and for your personal reading. All right. So let's get some answers. Angels, answers. Answer any question that the viewer may be needing answers to at this time. Okay, there's 3. So the first one out is recovery. It says, this is a period of recovery and healing for you. The challenging emotions that you've been dealing with will fade away with time. Although it may be difficult to see now, there is a joyful future awaiting you. But for now, take all the time you need to regain your strength. It's sort of like that hermit card. I was like the hermit mode, taking some time for yourself. This card can also mean that your recovery is nearly finished or already complete. Send words of gratitude to heaven and begin planning for the next exciting phase of your life. Let me say that again. This card can also mean that your recovery is nearly finished or already complete. You had some 10s out here, which was saying end of a cycle and new beginning. Send words of gratitude to heaven and begin planning for the next exciting phase of your life. Then you have the next one was out with abundance. And it says, great abundance will find its way into your life. Your plans will yield prosperity, providing a sense of security about the future. Your angels will be with you as you take the actions necessary to manifest your dreams. Again, you had the magician out here twice. You have all the tools that you need. Start manifesting. Some of you, it's time for you to work your magic. Abundance is not always financial in nature. You may be seeking to manifest new ideas, a large circle of friends, vibrant health, or romantic love. This card can also reflect an inflow of any of these types of treasures into your life. Open your arms to heaven to receive with gratitude that which you desire. And last but not least, you have look for a sign. It says, your angels have a very special and specific answer to your question. You can expect to see signs right away that will have deep meaning to you. What did y'all lead with? Start off with the Eight of Wands, which I told you is a message that's coming in quickly. Expect it. Look for the sign. But anyway, your angels have a very special and specific answer to your question. You can expect to see signs right away that will have deep meaning to you. Many people see white feathers to indicate that their angels are with them, or they may smell scents from their childhood that they connect with a family member. Signs require focused attention, so be awake to the possibilities. Don't mistake synchronistic events from mere coincidence at this time. They are a message especially designed for you. Let me read that again. Signs require focused attention, so be awake to the possibilities. Don't mistake synchronistic events for mere coincidence. That's a time for you to use your discernment, you guys. They are message especially designed for you. It doesn't get any clearer than that. So we're going to leave it at that. I hope that this has helped you all in some way. Thank you guys for stopping by. And until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and holla vibes.